Your Honor, on Mr. Carl Lockhart, he's in jail. We've got a potential plea here to a DV second. It's conditioned upon it's an agreement that he's got to go to treatment. He's got to go directly to Guiding Light from the jail. And there's just some things that have to happen before that can happen. We have to figure out the probation or what's happening on the other underlying charge with Matt Huff. That will have to be resolved. And then number two, they have to make the request into Guiding Light and make sure the bed space is available. So there's some little moving parts that will have to be completed before he's sentencing.
Fair enough. He's got a previous assault and battery. It was due to disturbing the peace that he hasn't paid the fines and costs. He has a malicious destruction of property, felony reduced to a misdemeanor, $1,000 of restitution. And he has a previous aggravated resisting and obstructing and domestic violence that he's on probation for. So no, he isn't just gonna one day walk out of here into there without a lot of forethought. So we'll see what we can do. It's also right in the middle of lunchtime. Hopefully
I have to be back here at 1 o'clock.
I have a full docket
Okay.
starting right at 1. Jail lunch starts about 11:20. So Miss Robinson probably missed lunch, and I don't know where Mr. Lockhart is. By the time we get Mr. Brandt, hopefully he will have had a chance to eat. All right. Good morning. Are you Carl Lockhart?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right. Your lawyer, Rhonda Ives, is here with me at the courthouse, as well as Chief Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Joshua Robert. You had an opportunity to have lunch?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, I just did.
All right. What was it?
It was a grilled cheese, actually. It was pretty good.
No, it wasn't prime rib. All right. You're charged with domestic violence as a felony. The allegation is...
During questioning, Lockhart admits he pushed the victim to the ground at a Super 8 motel and even kicked her in the shoulder. He denies slapping her, but the admission is enough. The judge notes he was also intoxicated with a .157 blood alcohol level at booking.
That you assaulted Elisa Kloosterman as a third or subsequent offense, making it punishable by up to 5 years imprisonment. They allege that that happened on January 27th. The prosecutor has agreed to dismiss that for a plea to domestic violence second offense. Domestic violence second offense is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. If I do that sentence, your lawyer wishes me to get more information because they're trying to coordinate pivotal treatment options, probation, and other issues. Do you understand? If you do plead to that charge, I won't be sentencing you here today. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you going to plead to that misdemeanor charge of domestic violence second offense?
I believe I am, Your Honor.
All right, well, let me ask you this. Did anybody threaten you to get you to plead to this charge?
Not at all, Your Honor.
Or promise you anything?
No, nothing, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you do plead to this charge, you'll be giving up your rights that you have with a trial, including the right to have a trial. If you had a trial, you'd have the right to have a lawyer. Miss Ives is here with you. You could also hire a lawyer of your own choosing if you wish. If you had a trial, you'd have a right to have any of the witnesses for or against you subpoenaed to come to court so they could be questioned under oath. You would have the right to take the witness stand and testify on your own behalf, but you don't have to because you have a right not to testify. And if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you, and you have the right to be presumed innocent unless the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You and Miss Kloosterman lived together on Rock River Avenue?
No, Your Honor, that was my old address from years ago. Actually, we were staying at the Super 8 Hotel 2 days before. Well, all the allegations happened 2 days, and then we were separated. But we were staying at the Super 8.
It keeps kicking me out of what I want to get into. All right, there's no affidavit of probable cause or anything. The booking form has very little information in it. So where did this take place?
The allegations, Your Honor?
Yes.
At, the Super 8. And then we left the Super 8, spent 2 nights together, and then she left the following 2 days after that when we were at a friend's house.
Lockhart asks if he can be released on an ankle monitor until sentencing. The judge immediately says no. He's already on probation for other offenses, has unpaid fines, and violated alcohol conditions. The court makes it clear community safety comes first.
All right. So the allegation is that this happened. They say this happened on January 29th. Where were you then?
Sorry, Your Honor?
On January 29th, you got arrested. Where did that happen?
It was at her friend's house that she was dropped off at, Your Honor. I came there because I didn't realize why she left, because after our argument, we stayed 2 more nights together. So I went to where she was and was trying to talk to her, and they called the police.
All right. Where was that?
Like 2 blocks away from Mr. B's Dairy Bar. I couldn't tell you the address.
All right. So you were also good and drunk. When you got booked in, you were a .157. So what were you drinking?
It's a thing called Pink Whitney, Your Honor. It's a vodka.
Pink Whitney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, so at that place over there by Mr. B's, did you assault her?
No, I
For
never
sure.
even got in contact with her, never even seen her.
Mr. O'Berry, got any facts here to help?
Wait, well, Your Honor, maybe I could help
Okay.
with this. Mr. Lockhart, it was also alleged in the complaint that 2 days prior, you had assaulted Alyssa at the Super 8 motel. Isn't it true that you had gotten in a fight with Alyssa at the Super 8 2 days prior?
Yes, ma'am, but
Okay,
not the
so I got
day.
my dates wrong. So that was 127
Correct.
at Super 8. All right.
And that's the Super 8 in Three Rivers, Michigan, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And in St. Joseph County, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, do you agree that you had either pushed her to the ground or slapped her in the face while she was on the ground?
I pushed her to the ground, but I did not slap her in the face while she was on the ground, no.
When you pushed her to the ground, did you kick her?
I did.
Okay.
In the shoulder, left shoulder.
Thank you, Your Honor. If that may satisfy the court.
Yes. Now, Rhonda, I don't want to go all the way out to that March 30th date or
Okay,
March 25th. That's a long way out.
sure.
Although he's on probation now. Let's see what else we got.
Can I ask a question, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
I was curious if it was possible to be released on my ankle monitor until my next court date.
The answer to that is no.
Okay.
It's a 3rd felony. You're on probation for a malicious destruction of property. There's an incident 2 days later where you're quite intoxicated. You have a bond condition and a probation condition that you're not to drink alcohol. I'm not secure with you being out.
And Your Honor, Mr. Lockhart, or I would say for Mr. Lockhart's benefit, the offer to reduce this to a misdemeanor is conditioned upon you going straight to guiding light, or Mr. Robert was not in agreement to reduce your case to a misdemeanor.
Okay.
Well,
And we did confirm from Lauren that they can provide direct transportation.
Rhonda, are you here on March 11th?
I am, Your Honor. I am here on March 11th.
All right, let's set this for Wednesday, March 11th at 11.
The plea deal stays on the table, but only if treatment logistics are confirmed and probation issues are coordinated. Sentencing is set for March 11th. Until then, Lockhart remains behind bars. The message is firm: get help or face serious time.
Yes, I'm sorry, 11 a.m.
Does that work?
It could be a little difficult. I do have a 9 a.m. exam on a case that I'm trying to, I filed a motion to get, that's gonna be, Your Honor, let's schedule it for the 11th. I think it's gonna work.
All right, 11 a.m.
You said 11 a.m.?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that will be fine.
All right, Mr. Lockhart, you're kind of be in custody until then. We're working on sentence options. All right, I believe I've turned the calls